I was a kid, I used to set up a tape recorder from Radio Shack, and I would sit outside and press record, and I would listen to bird sounds and bird songs and chirps and whatnot. And I would take that recorder and I would go over to my grandpa's house, who was a big nature guy, and I would play it back, and I would listen to all the bird sounds with him, and we'd try and identify them. And here I am, 40 years later, sitting on my back porch, drinking a cup of coffee, listening to bird sounds. Except the difference is I'm using technology to do it, and this is a pretty cool device. I just got the Haiku Box, and the Haiku Box is a box that listens to birds, and it listens to the songs and the sounds and the chirps that birds make, and then it takes it and it puts it on a pretty little webpage so you can see which birds are visiting your yard. I met these guys at CES, and I wanted to see what this box looked like. Check it out. So when I open it up, there's a cute little quick start guide. The team was super nice. They were really into birding, and they built this so that they could solve a problem. There's some great information there. And now they've shared it with the world. So this is the Haiku Box. Look at it. It's got a little plug. It's a weatherproof plug that goes on the outside, it looks like. Yeah, so you can plug it in outside. It's got a microphone somewhere. I guess it's right through there, is the microphone, and it listens to the birds. And then it tweets them out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna configure it, we're gonna take a look at it, and we're gonna get our Haiku Box online. Awesome! So since I'm just testing it out right now, I've got it sitting right behind my barbecue pit, actually right on my porch, but you can see the microphones pointing in this direction. And I've got a big wooded area back here. You can already hear some birds they're chirping about, but on my backyard, we've got a ton of different birds that visit back here. Some northern cardinals, some kiskidees, lots and lots of green jays, some chachalakas, but it's a pretty good space to check it out. You can see some of the chachas sitting over there on the tree right now, just looking at us, trying to figure out what we're doing. Big old crazy animals. So the software does a pretty good job of showing you what it has heard. Here you've got a sparrow, a kiskadee, there's a white-winged dove, here's a red-winged blackbird, and it shows you what it's heard just in this case, in the last 2 hours. But you can click on it and you can see when it's heard those calls. You can see over the last 3 months when it's heard those calls, how many calls per hour, what time of day these birds are showing up. You can also see where birds like this are reporting into other Haiku boxes, and then you can see the call itself. Now, this is set to medium accuracy right now, but I can go back and change it to low accuracy. And these are things that it's heard, but it's not 100% sure that it has classified that bird. I know for a fact the clay-colored thrush is here, but it doesn't have that high level of accuracy. Overall, the Haiku Box is pretty awesome. It definitely does what it says it does. I don't know how accurate it is, so I've got to go back and check it. I use eBird and the stuff from Cornell, so I can go back and see what my phone hears versus what the Haiku Box is hearing. But overall, it's pretty good. I've got a couple bird buddies hanging in the yard, and they do a good job of identifying from a photo perspective, but the Haiku Box is definitely fun to use. It's a little pricey, so hopefully that price comes down over time as more people adopt it, but it is really cool. So if you're looking for a way to automatically play back the birds that are in your backyard and you don't want to listen to it on a Radio Shack tape recorder, the Haiku Box is a great alternative. Thanks for listening.